What's up, y'all? It's had to be, and we're back and better with another motherfucking video. Oh, but I know what I'm saying. I finally put my braids down. Y'all can see or whatever. I decided I grabbed like a bunch of snacks out of my like pantry. I put them in the bag, and I decided I wanted to tell a story. So it's gonna be like a mukbang / story, whatever y'all wanna call it. I think I'm gonna call it mukbang story time. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell y'all a story about my worst date ever. Like, I wouldn't call it a date, cause like it wasn't planned. But we're gonna call it a date. For the sake of this video, we're gonna call it a date. It was my worst, like the worst date I've ever been in. So, yeah. So, y'all go grab y'all some snacks like I did. Because I definitely got the snacks. Period. Let's get into this video. This was, what was I? It was between my junior and senior year, because I remember I was 17 at the time. And I was in social studies. Or something studies. And I remember my teacher, he had us doing some work, like out the book. Like, he had us like looking up answers to like a worksheet that he gave us, but like he allowed us to like be on our phones and like listen to music and shit, because he didn't really care. So like, I was on my phone listening to music or whatever, and like my phone instantly just starts blowing up. Like, y'all, like I'm just like, who the fuck is this? So I go look, and it's from Instagram. So like, I go look on my Instagram, and I see that this boy has liked all my pictures, like literally all of them. And I was like, oh my god, who is this? So I go look on his page. Y'all, he's fine as fuck. Like, body A1, face A1. He had some good fucking hair, y'all. Like, I'm not even gonna cap. When I saw him, I was like, damn, like, boy, you fine as fuck. So I'm watching him like continuously liking all my pictures, because I had a lot of pictures on my page. So I was like, why does dude keep liking all my pictures? So like, I didn't pay no mind. I put my phone up. Cool. So then I go back, because my phone buzzed again. So I look at my phone, and I got a DM. Dude hopped in my DM talking about something. What's up with your fine ass? I was like, ah! I was like, what the fuck? I was really joked out in class. My teacher was looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with this child? So like, I wish I had y'all, I wish I had some screenshots. But I made like a whole new Instagram. So we were just talking, communicating, getting to know each other. So we talking, getting to know each other, and it completely slipped my mind. Like, I forgot to ask this boy his age. So like, I asked him, I said, how old are you, sir? So he was like, oh, I'm 24. I looked at them numbers. I said, damn. I said, you must not really want to know how old I am. He said, man, how old are you? I said, I'm 17. Dude hit me with that age ain't nothing but a number. I said, so my dumb ass, I'm like, so we talking, getting to know each other, whatever. And this dude like mad fine as fuck. Like, I can't stop talking to him. Like, he mad fine as fuck. But this is also around the time that I'll get my phone taken away a lot. Like, if you knew me, like, in high school, like, you know that I always got my phone taken away. Like, my mom would always constantly tell me to, like, she would always take my phone and not let me have it throughout, like, the school day. Or she would just take it because, like, I was cutting up. So, it was hard, like, communicating with him. And I didn't want to tell him that because I was, like, I said, that's pretty embarrassing. Like, I don't want him to know, like, I can't text him because, like, I'm getting my phone taken away. I was just like, that's fucked up. So, this was, I think this was before Mardi Gras break. I got my phone taken away because my report card. I was like, fuck, I can't text him. My mom forgot I had my tablet. Yep. Let me go tablet days. I had my tablet. Wait. I had my tablet. I logged into my Instagram and I texted him. And he was like, what's up with your phone? Because, like, I don't know, something was going on with the DM. And I was like, I don't know, I hope it's not, like, the tablet messing up, like, us DMing each other. So I was like, I don't know, like. But we're still able to text each other. So I was like, fuck it, don't worry about it. So we, like, texting. And he's trying to do a link up. But I'm scared as fuck. Because I'm like, if y'all know my mama, like, oh. So I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Like, I was just like, I was like, I gotta think. So he was like, it's alright, you ain't gotta think about it right now. He was like, we gonna link up one day though. He was like, cause I wanna see your fine. That's what he said. He was like, I wanna see your fine ass. I was like, me, my baby. Stop. So, like, wait. Y'all hear noise in the background. It's my mama, she doing hair. So, yeah, so we just talking, like, days, weeks, getting to know each other. So he was like, I can't do this anymore. I really want to see you. I want to go on a date. And I was just like, I don't know. I was finding, like, as we talk, I found it more weird that he really wanted to see me. At this point, I wasn't I wasn't as excited as I was in the beginning. Because I just found it so odd. Like, you know how when you get a gut feeling, especially for females, like, you know how when you get a gut feeling and you're just like, something not right about this. And I was just like, something not right about this. So I stopped texting him. Like, I had stopped texting him for, like, days. And he was just blowing on my DM, talking about something. Why can't I come see you? And I want to see you. And I want to spoil you and take you on dates. And I was like, sir, you're 24. Like, at this point, I had came to my senses. I was like, sir, you're 24. I said, you can't find nobody 24? And he was like, I know. He was like, they're not as beautiful as you. And they're not as mature as you. Because I guess our conversations were mature or whatever. So he was just like, I really want you. And I really want this to work. And my little ass, I was like, bet. So what was this? Oh my god. Let's open this shit. I did say this was a mukbang, right? Okay. Back. Okay. So it was, I forgot what day it was, but I think I was cleaning my room. And he texted me and he was like, what are you doing? I forgot how I said what I was doing. I think I said I was cleaning my room or watching TV. And he was like, I really want to go on a date with you. And I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. And he was like, we can lie about my age. Because at this point, I had already told him about my mama. And so he was cool with it, but he wasn't cool with it. So I was just like, okay. So he's like, we could lie about my age because I'm 19. And he had this whole shit planned out. And so me, gullible as I can be, I just went fucking with it. And I was like, at this point in time, this is when I started opening up little bit by little bit to my mama. Cause I don't really like telling my mama about, like, the dudes that I talk to. Cause, like, my mama be wanting to know your whole life story, and that scares niggas. So I was just like, okay, cool. So like I told her, I was like, mama, like this dude wanna take me out on a date. Can I go? We're just going to Cane's. Because he told me, he was like, we could just go to Cane's and get something to eat. And we could sit down and talk. So I was like, okay, cool. So my mama was
like, who is this boy? What do you look like? Who's his mama? Who's his daddy? Like,
you already know how black parents be. So I was like, mom, like, you tripping. Like, chill out, dude. Like, bruh. So, like, I showed her a picture. She was like, he cute. He fine. I was like, mama, stop. Like, you do it too much. It's cringy. So what happened after? So yeah, so then she was like, go get dressed. So like I'm getting dressed, and I think dude stayed in New Iberia or stayed in Martinville. One of the two. Because it took him a little while to get to my house. It took him like an hour and something to get to my house. And my mom was getting to the point where like,
where he at? Like, it's getting late. He's not gonna be able to go.
I was like, mama, he coming. Like, chill out. Like, chill. So like he texted me. He was like, I'm outside. So I was like, bet. So I was like, mama, get the door. Because like at this point, I'm not finished getting dressed. So if y'all would have saw this man, I'm not gonna say his name. If y'all would have saw this man, y'all would assume, okay, fine as fuck. I don't know if that's just how I think, but if I see a tall, buff, like nigga, I'm expecting him to have a deep voice. Like I'm expecting him to have a deep voice. So I'm like, get dressed. I'm about to put on my jacket. Before I walked out the door, all I hear is,
hi, how you doing?
and I was like, huh? I said, no, maybe that's not him. Like I paused when I heard his voice, and I was like, maybe that's not him. So like I'm putting on my jacket, I put on my shoes, and I walked to the front, and I saw him, and I was like, wow. But I tried to make it obvious. So like I walked up to him and I was like, hey, and he was like, hey, why your voice so fucking high? That's the first flaw I found. Cause to me that's I don't know if that's for y'all, but for me that's a flaw. I was like, if you tall, you buff, you a deep voice there, not a high pitched girly voice. You need some umph in your voice. And my mom was like, how old are you? He told her 19, and I was like, and she was like, well, you seem so much older than that. And I was like, shut up. I was like, shut up, shut up. I was like spazzing out, bro. I was like, shut the fuck up. And we both look at each other. We bust out laughing in front of her. And I guess she didn't caught on. I guess she looked at us like to say like, what the fuck. But I was just like, but I guess she let it go. Because we both looked at each other. We looked at each other and like we bust out laughing like. So she was like, you know, just be safe. She was like, text me if y'all need anything. Yada yada. She's like, I like you. I said, oh my god. So like we go outside, right? And it's like my mama's Chrysler. At this point my mama had a Chrysler before she got her new car. So like on the side of her Chrysler, I'm not one to judge, cause a car is a car, but he had like a 2-door hoopy. Like it wasn't a buggy, but it was like a beat down 2-door hoopy. And I was like, okay. I said, a car is a car. Like, I was just thinking, a car is a car at this point. So, he comes on my side. He was like, it's so hard to, like, open this door sometimes. So, like, he's yanking the door to get it open. I was like, if something happened to me tonight, I'm gonna fucking flash the fuck out. Like, in the back of my mind, I was watching him, and I was like, I said, why that door not opening? So, like, he goes inside on his side. And he opens it for me, but he has to like push it. And I'm like, okay, flaw number 2. and it smelled funny in his car. Like, it smelled like he smelled good, but it smelled funny in his car. And I didn't think to like look around his car. That's something y'all should, if y'all ever going on a date with somebody y'all just met, look around their car. Like, look in it. I'm not saying dig and shit, but like look, you know. So like I'm just looking straight. I'm trying to put my seatbelt on. The seatbelt didn't work. I was like, flaw number 3. I was like, I could just fly out the fucking window. Yeah. So my shoulder, my elbow is on the armrest. So I'm like, okay, I'm just chilling. We about to leave. So he was like, lift up your elbow real quick. So I lift up my elbow, and he pulls out like a green, like a green small box. And I'm like, I don't have my glasses on at this point, because I think I lost my glasses at this time. Like, I think I lost it. So I didn't have them with me, but I couldn't see. So I was like, what? I'm staring hard at the box, y'all. I'm like, what is that? So like he opens it. Y'all, why that man pull out a cool pack of cigarettes? I looked at him so hard, y'all. I looked at him, I said, he said, oh, I hope you don't mind, but I smoke. I looked at him, I said, nah, it's cool. Like, I was just trying to bypass it, because it's like, this man fine. I said, I don't see nothing else wrong with him besides he smoking cigarettes. And I don't really like niggas that smoke cigarettes, but I was trying to pass that. So I was like, cool, fuck it, just roll the window down. So he rolls the window down, but like I still smell it. And I was like, oh my god. We didn't talk for like the first 7 minutes of the ride, cause like he put some music on or whatever. So like we started talking. He was like, you cute. He was like, I'm so glad you let me take you out tonight, whatever. And I was like, it's cool, like thanks for coming get me or whatever. Like, it's cool. Like, I'm just, you know, I'm just sitting there. So he was like, man, he told me, he was like,
you're really an upgrade from my ex.
I didn't know whether to like take that as a compliment or not, but I was just like, thanks. Like, thanks. So he was like, man, he just kept telling me, he was like, you so fine. Like, he was like, I'm so glad you let me take you. I was like, thanks. Like, you don't have to keep telling me I'm fine. Like, I know, chill out. So he was like, just telling me about his exes in his past life or whatever. And I was just like, nodding my head, talking shit. So we're getting closer to Kings. And I forgot to tell y'all this. Pause. Backtrack. He had wanted us, when we was texting and shit, he wanted to take me to this little chill spot that his friend has or whatever. Some like building chill spot or whatever. And I told him no, because I didn't feel comfortable being alone with him in such a spot that I didn't know of. And he would constantly like ask me, he was like, why we can't go? Like, he was like, I promise anything won't happen to you. And I was like, no, I was like, I barely know you. And I was like, I'm going on a date with you because, you know, we're going in a public place. But I'm like, I'm not going to this place of your friends that I don't know about. And it's just gonna be me and you. I was like, nah. So he was like, that's cool, whatever. Like, he said it was cool, but I knew in the back of my mind, nigga was upset. So we're getting closer to back. We get closer to Canes, and I noticed dude turned on the side street. Like, my life here, people know what I'm talking about. Like, they got that Mexican restaurant, and then they got that side street on the back of the restaurant. Yeah, so he turned in there, and I looked at him, and I was like, but Canes is right there, where we going? And he was like, oh, I just want to check to see if my homeboy's spot open real quick. And I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, it's 9 o'clock at night. It's dark. I said, I doubt this place is open. Like, I just doubt it. So, like, we pull up to the spot, and it's like a, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it looks abandoned. Like, it looked like an abandoned building. But it wasn't that tall. So, like, he gets out the car. Like, I'm panicking. I'm like, this dude, like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, it's dark. Like, let's go. Like, I just want to go eat. I say that's the main reason for me going on this day. I was like, I just really want to eat. I'm hungry as fuck. Like, dude, like, so he comes back in the car. And he was like, man, he's like, it's not open. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm thinking, you know, we finna go. So I'm putting my seatbelt back on. Or while like I'm trying to play like I'm putting my seatbelt back on. I look, dude done laid his seat like flat. Dude done locked the door, laid his seat flat, and I'm like, it's getting a little hot in here. What's going on? So he was like, I hope you're not in a rush. He was like, I just want to chill, talk to you for a little minute. And at this point, I was so over it, but I was trying to play it cool. So I was like, it's okay. I was like, Tash, just chill out. So I was like, cool. He was like, I was like, nah. I was like, I'm just chilling, you know. So he was like, tell me about yourself. And I told him about myself as he was smoking his cigarette. And I was like, this is totally awkward. Like, this is totally awkward. And, so, like, as, like, I'm talking, he stopped me. And he was like, man, I just really want to kiss you right now. And I paused, and I made a face. Like, if my mouth don't tell it, my face gonna tell it. So he was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. I was like, you just really caught me off guard. And he was like, well, I hope it was a good guard. And he bust out laughing. Like, he thought that was the funniest shit ever. And I'm like, So he was like, but really, I really want to kiss you right now. And I was like, okay. So, like, we kissed it. And I found it so, one, the armrest is in the way. So I was very unfucking comfortable with the kiss. Two, I was more freaking uncomfortable because his breath tasted like cigarettes. And I was like, this is uncomfortable. This is very uncomfortable. So then he was like, let's get to the back. And I was like, to the back for what? And he was like, so we could get more comfortable. I looked to the back of me. Look like dude just been living out of his car. Like, dude got like bags of clothes, like shoes and socks all in his backseat. And it's a 2-door hoopty. So I was like, how the fuck are we gonna get to the back? We're gonna have to climb? Like, I was fucking upset. So dude goes and like he tries to put all this stuff in the trunk, but I was like, nah, it's cool, like we could sit here, like it's okay. So he was like, it's okay. He was like, okay, cool, whatever. So like we're just sitting down talking, and he like caressing my thigh. I got jeans on, so like he caressing my thigh. I'm like, this dude keep touching me, this dude keep looking at me. I just want to eat. Oh my god. So he was like, how he said that, so he was like, yeah, he was like, I'm so glad you let me take you out for the night. He was like, I was so excited when you hit me back up. He was like, how he said that, he was like, I was so excited, I was working out and I stopped and I came straight to you. So in the back of my mind, I was like, dude, you didn't take a shower? I was like, you sweaty, you dirty,
Your balls probably stink.
Okay. It was just getting bad at this point. And he was like, I just really want to like keep kissing on you and stuff like that. And I was like, stop. At this point I was getting very fucking uncomfortable. I was getting uncomfortable, like my face was turning red. I wanted to leave. He was like, why do you have so much clothes on? He's like, let's get this off. I was like, bro, let's chill out. I was like, you okay? He was like, yeah. He was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah. He's like, you kind of moving a little too fast. You got moving a little too faster. Like, I was like, I need you to chill it out. So he was like, you're just so damn beautiful and fine. And he was like,
I just want to get inside you.
I said, you want a what? Like, I literally asked him, I was like, you want a what? He was like, I just want to get all up inside you. And I was like, I was like, sir, 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 there will be no of the inciting in me. No. No. So, like, he just started getting nasty with me at this point. And I'm sitting down. My purse is, like, on the floor. And I'm just sitting down with my arms crossed and my legs crossed because, like, he keep trying to touch me. And he was like, I just really want you to stroke me. And I was like,
not even. That's my twin. I'm the oldest. Bye.
so yeah. So I was like, you want me to wait? Like, wait? So he was like, yeah. He was like, just try it. I was weirded out. But dude was big as fuck. Y'all understand, like, when I say dude was like big, dude is like lose your breath big. Cause he grabbed my hand to touch it, and like I jumped, and he was like, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Whoa." He said, "You like that, huh?" I said, "That's pretty big. It's pretty big. It's pretty huge." So like, yeah, dude had some shorts on, so like he shorts down, and like I'm touching it, and I'm like, I was like, is it big? Like, why is it so big? I was like, why? Like, I didn't understand why dude was so damn big. But I was like, that's probably expected because dude works out, lifts weights, he's buff as fuck, he's tall as fuck. So I was just like, that's probably expected. So he like guided my hand to like, okay, and like within like, I'm not even gonna try to play him like that, but it's true. Within like 7 minutes, 5 and 7 minutes, dude just, you know, he did his thing. He exploded. And like, but it wasn't on my hand because I had let go before he did all that because I was pretty creeped out. So like, he exploded and I was like, ugh. I was like, it's so weird because I had never seen the white stuff, you know? I never saw it before. Like, y'all probably like, you 17, you never saw it coming. No, like, it's true though. I never saw it. Like, I've heard about it, but I never saw it. So like, when I saw it, I was like, that's a lot of white stuff. That's a lot. Like, dude basically like exploded a lot. I was like, oh my god. I was like, so you gonna clean that up? Like, I asked him, I was like, so how's that gonna get cleaned? So dude like, seat still laid back, dick just out in the open. He grabs a sock. Yo, when I tell y'all that sock looked so damn dirty, I'm not kidding. Like, the sock was dusty. He grabs the sock and like wipes off the white stuff, and I'm like, okay, that's cool or whatever. And then he throws it in the back, and I was like, that's nasty. That's nasty. But like, I grabbed some sanitizer from my bag. I was like, this is good for now because like I really need to wash my hands. He's like, I really enjoyed you. He was like, but we're gonna get food now. I was like, okay. Okay. So at this point, I'm just legs crossed, arms crossed, purse in my lap. I'm like, I'm ready to go. So we pull up to Cane's, and there's this homeless man like asking for money. Now, if I had money, I would have, but I only had my card at the time, so I was like, I'm not gonna give a homeless man my card. No. So he had money. So as we're like pulling in the drive-through to Kane, he's like making fun of the old man. He was like,
I had a bum bitch, and he was like, this bum need to go get a job.
He was clowning him, but he's trying to help him at the same time. And he was like, man, he was like, I'd help him though, but I ain't got it like that. And I looked at him, I was like, now I'm not one for somebody with money, cause I don't care. I got my own money. It's cool. But I was like, so what do you mean you have it like that? How are you paying for our food? I need answers. So we get there, and I'm watching him like pull out his money. And I already know what I wanted from Cane's. Like, I get the same thing every time when I go to Cane's. I get the Caniac, that's the burger, right? I get the chicken sandwich with fries and a Sprite. I get the same thing every time I go to Cane's. And that's like $10. So, like, I'm thinking old dude about to get us both boxes. Like, at first when we pulled into Cane's, I'm thinking we finna sit down and like eat and actually talk. No, dude pulled in through the driveway. I was like, okay, this was some date. So I'm thinking dude finna buy us both the box. Dude bought one box. I didn't question it till after I heard his order. So he was like, oh, I didn't have enough, but I hope it's okay that we can share. So I was like, I was two-sided. So I was like, how you not have enough for a date? But then I was like, it's kind of like a cute thing. Like, I was like, people share on dates, right? I was really trying to give him the benefit of the doubt at this point. I was like, it's cute, like, you want to share and shit. But I was like, I'm thinking I'm getting my own fucking box. You really played me tonight. So we get the box. And, like, I see him pull out his tin. So he was like, yeah, he was like, I just lost my job. He was like, so I'm really broke right now. And I was like, okay. I was like, I completely understand you lost your job, but why are you trying to take me out on a date and, like, you just spent your last 10? I was like, okay. We pull out, and he was like, you can eat whatever you want. He was like, just whatever you don't eat, you could give to me. And I felt bad at this point. Like, I really truly feel bad at this point. Like, I wasn't even trying to give him the benefit of the doubt at this point. I just truly feel bad. So I ate 3 fries. I'm not even lying to y'all. I ate 3 fries, and I took a piece of the cornbread. That was it. I gave him the rest. That was it. So, like, we're driving, and we're going to my house because the date is over. So, we're going the long way. So, I'm like, where the fuck is you going? I was like, just go this way. It's going to be faster to get to my house. That's how I was in the back of my mind. But really, I was like, so where are we going? So, he was like, oh, I'm just taking a long way. He was like, I want to, you know, enjoy you. And he was like, I want you to listen to my music. Now, I was like, oh my god. I said, what the fuck did I just get myself into? So he was like, yeah, he was like, I'm a rapper. He was like, I've been trying to perfect my craft. He was like, and I got a performance next weekend. And he was like, I just really want you to listen to my music. And I was like, cool. I was like, a little SoundCloud rapper. I was like, okay. I was like, cool. Let's see what you got. He played it, y'all. And he was like,
I'll fuck bitches. I'll fuck bitches and get money.
what? Boy really had me jumped the fuck out. I was like, and he was really jamming in like the driver's seat. He was like,
I'll fuck bitches. I throw my dick on her.
I was really sitting in the passenger seat. I was like, I was really geeked the fuck out. And then he had another one, and with the other song, he was like,
I smoke weed all day. Smoke weed.
I'm lying to y'all, that's how the songs went.
I take a cigarette every now and then. I smoke weed all day.
I said, it's time to bring me home. Like, I want to go home. Like, I want to go home. Like, I want to go home. Like, he needs to bring me home now. So like we driving, he paused the music. He was like, "So you liked it?" And I was like, "Yeah, keep going." I said, "Dude might stab me." So I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah." Like he brought me home, and like y'all, literally kid you not, like I was like shamming the door because I wanted to get out. Like he was like, "It's locked yet?" I said, "Bobby." So he unlocked it, and I literally jumped out the fucking car, y'all. That's how happy I was to hit the grounds of my home. Y'all was so happy. Y'all don't understand. I was truly happy to make it to my destination. He was like, "So you have fun?" I said, "Yeah." He was like, "Alright." He was like, "Maybe we could do this again." I was like, "I'll let you know when I'm not busy." So like we walked in my house, and my mom was like, "You have fun?" I was like, "Yeah." I'm trying not to make a face, because I know my mama. My mom was very observant. So I'm like, "Yeah, you know." So my mom was like, "I like him. Like, he needs to come around more." And I was like, if she only fucking knew. Like, if she only knew. Like, if she only knew. So, like, he left. And, like, he kissed me on my cheek. And I was like, yeah. I was like, "It's time for you to go." I was like, "You have a nice night." And I'm kind of, like, pushing him out the door. I locked it. I ain't never ran to take a shower so fast in my fucking life, yo. Yo, when I tell y'all, I scrubbed the fuck out of my body. My body was red. I'm already, like, brown skin. Like, I was red. I was completely red. I scrubbed my lips. I had did, like, a lip scrub. I had scrubbed my hands with my towel and my soap. I was fucking fed up. I had called my friend and I told him about the date. And he was like, "Damn," he was like, "You better block that nigga." And that's what I did. Like, I blocked him. I blocked him the next day. And I was just like, and I think he texted me. I don't know how, but he found my Snapchat. And usually I don't accept people on my Snapchat unless I really know who you are. But one day I was really bored and I just started accepting people. And I saw that, like, one of the dudes that I had accepted was him. And this was like 2-3 months ago. And I was like, "Oh my God, how the fuck did he find my Snapchat?" Like, because at this point, when we did go on a date, I had blocked him from everything. I had blocked him from Snapchat, my number. And I was just like, I wasn't really on Snapchat like that. So I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "How the fuck you found my Snapchat?" So he had already texted me. Like, as soon as I accepted the request, he already had a text message. So I opened it and it was like, "Hey, I missed you. I was wondering if we could go on another date. I want to try better this time. I got a better job." And I was just like, "Nah." I said, "Your first impression was already it, my brother." He said, "That's it. We're not doing this again." So I texted him and I was like, "I said, I don't think I can do this again." He was like, "But I promise." Like, dude was literally like, I wasn't saying he was being thirsty, but basically what he was doing was he was trying to, like, wiggle his way in to try to take me out on another date. And he was just like, "But I really want to take you on a date." He was like, "I really miss you and I really like you a lot." And he was like, "I got a better job. I got a manager position." I was like, "I'm very, very happy that you got a new job, manager position. That's really good. That's really, really good. But you're not taking me on another date because your first impression and our first date was whack as fuck. Just imagine this date." I was just like, "Nah." So he was just like, he was like, "I really want to spoil you. I want to take you on a date, take you shopping." I was like, "So you got it like that now?" I'm not a gold digger, sir. Got my own. I got my own money. So I was like, "Nah, it's good." I was like, "I can do that myself. Take myself shopping. I spoil myself. Hello." So every time I post a video or a picture of myself on Snapchat, he slide up and he'd be like, I just really wanna spoil you. He's like, you so damn fine. I was just like, dude, give the fuck up. Give it up. Give it up. Stop. This will not happen again. So I guess he gave up after me not responding to his text messages. And I don't know if he still followed me or not. But we haven't talked since then. 2-3 months ago was the last time we stopped talking. And that was that. So this story is, know more about your dude when you go on dates with people that you don't know. Find out if they're crazy. Don't lie about the date's age. Yeah. There was definitely a lot wrong with this date. I can honestly say this was the worst date I've ever been on. And not been on many dates. I've been on 3 dates. And out of the 3, he was the worst. He was the worst. I hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all liked it. This was very weird to tell. I was kind of contemplating if I wanted to tell this story, but maybe I'm putting it out. I'm putting it out there, so I was like, fuck it. Maybe some girl has been through this same tragic story that I've been through. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share it to your friends, share it to your uncles, nieces, nephews, share it to your family, share it all, and subscribe. And I will see y'all later.